Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You're watching Saemiful. Hallo, liebe Saemiful-Familie. If you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. My name is Saemi. I'm a former financial news anchor turned media and communications scholar, currently studying at the London School of Economics. So today we're going to talk about my desk setup. Now, this is where I've been studying for the past 5 months, ever since I came to London. This is a place where I spend most of my days of my life when I'm awake, reading, writing, creating these YouTube video contents, and also editing them. Especially as a student during a pandemic, you spend so much of your time in front of the computer, in front of your desk, and I believe it is so essential that you create an environment that is engaging, comforting, and also neat and clean. So, I like to keep my desk nice and clean. And of course, I need to confess, like 90% of the time is not always so, but I try my best to keep things clean when I'm not in front of the desk. So let's go through one by one. First, my desk. So this spacious desk came with the student accommodation hall when I first came here. If you're curious about this student accommodation hall, I have made a video introducing my hall. You guys could check that out. I'll put a link right above here. You know, when I study, I always like to have my books and notes spread out so that everything I could just reach whenever I need something. And even in my dream house, that's what I want. In the middle of the living room, I want a big oak trees for like a table where everybody could come and study together, read books, and just chat. When you have a spacious desk, it just creates more room to do different things. Only drawback is that I can't adjust the height of the desk. These days, you can easily find desks that you can adjust the height so that sometimes you can alternate standing while studying, or you can also sit down. I would very much want one of those desks, but obviously this is what I get for now, so I just need to live with it. So let's go over the peripheral. As you can see, I put stationaries here and some books and some notebooks over here, and of course there's my Bible, and here my laptop, and another row of books over here, and a table stand. Now, as you can see this side of the wall, you see many notes. This is actually not something that my mother is particularly very happy about. I'm all about being inspired, and I get inspired by words, music, images. So even as I was studying in Berlin, in Germany for a year as a DA/AD scholar, the entire wall of my bedside was all filled with sticky notes of me trying to memorize all of these German vocabs. So as you can see over here, I've got a lot of vocabulary just listed on my desk over here. And also, steps to writing an essay was very important. Is when I first tried to write my essay after a 10-year-long hiatus, since I was working in the media industry for a while before I came to pursue my master's degree. So you could imagine how hard that transition might have been. So I've got sticky notes, newspapers, anything that would inspire me, anything that I need to memorize, anything that I want to take in as my own knowledge, I just put them on my walls. So whenever I move around, I brush my teeth and I look at my wall and then, oh, that's something that I need to remember. That's how I study. And another study lamp. I ordered the study lamp because I didn't know that my student accommodation hall came with a free table lamp. So I have two, well, which I'm glad that I have two because one definitely wouldn't have been enough for me. Now let's look at this laptop. Now this laptop always stays there because my laptop is always connected to a 27-inch HP monitor that I got from Amazon. Now this laptop, I got it when I was transferred to the afternoon shift of my newscast at 한국경제 TV in Seoul. And since then, I've been using this laptop, and it's 4 years old now. By the end of this year, I'll probably need to switch to a new laptop. But since the day one, I haven't had any problem with it. I'm very happy with my purchase. It came along with all the softwares that I needed. This laptop pretty much has everything related to my work. It's got my cover letters, resume, all the work that I have done, all my business related stuff. So it's got all my know-how, skills, my top secrets all here. Now let's talk about this wonderful 27-inch HP monitor that I got. I got this monitor in the very beginning of the semester thanks to my very next door neighbor, my flatmate, who also has gotten me into this whole idea of watching YouTube 2 times faster. And she highly recommended that I get a monitor, which was the smartest decision that I've ever made. I'm so happy that I have this monitor because, especially during a pandemic, all the lectures, course materials, books, reading materials, academic journals, they're all online. So I spend 80% of my day staring at this computer. I just told myself that, this is a monthly investment of £10 and I can't be any happier about it. Especially for those who are suffering from neck pains and shoulder pains. I don't know why I didn't know about such a thing even before I came to London. I'm very happy with it. Now let's talk about my everyday carry, which would include my iPad and this portable keyboard. So as I shared in my vlog, I recently spilled my green tea all over my portable keyboard, and that's why I had to get a new portable keyboard. As I looked online, I realized that there are iPad cases that came with a keyboard. So this is what I got. It's a very nice chic metallic pink shaded case. So if I just put it right here, it'll stick right out and voila. And I just carry this everywhere because instead of my laptop, which is still very light, but compared to carrying my iPad, it is still heavy. So I take all my lecture notes, all my seminar notes with my iPad. And for those of you who are curious how I take my notes, I put a link right above here so you can check that out. My desk setup has a theme of pink. I didn't necessarily like the color pink that much until I started working because I realized that the color pink really gives me a lot of soothing emotion. And for me, pastel colors, green, blue, light pink, and those colors really soothe me, calm me, and get me into that very focused mode. So I got this desk pad from Korea. I got it online. I will try to find a link where I got it for those of you who are interested in buying it. Now this chair, I got this chair cover on Amazon as well because when I first got here, these rooms have been occupied by many people for many years, and I doubt that the school got this chair recently. I wanted to make sure that I get a new cover. So I got this cover for £10 or so on Amazon, and it's doing its job. And then lastly, right around the corner, I've got my Canon MG3650s printer. These investments have really saved my life because in the very beginning of the semester, I needed to print up lots of documents for my work-related stuff. And every student accommodation hall comes with a printer. However, those printers were not working at the very beginning of the semester. And I was like, well, these printers cost only £40, especially they were on sale. So I got mine for £35 or something. So this will be a little investment, and I can't be any happier that I got it because of this printer. It saved so much more time, and I would rather buy time than spend my time. Okay, I think that brings us to the end of today's video. I think it's very important that you create the perfect environment for studying, and so I hope this video was helpful. And I know it's very tough to study during the pandemic, but if we can change the circumstances, then we just gotta look for the bright side. And if there are any other video topics that you want me to cover in terms of studying, life related to London, or my school, London School of Economics, or media and communications in general, please let me know via the comments down below. So please stay healthy, and I'll catch you guys next time on Saemiful. Ciao!